All right, everyone. Very special guest today, the legendary Frank Kern here with us. Frank, how you doing?
Good, man. What's happening? Legendary. You know how you become legendary is you just don't die. I think if you just stay around long enough, they're like, okay, we'll call this guy legendary, and then maybe he'll go away.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. Anyway, Frank is been doing some awesome stuff with ROHO. So kind of just wanted to have you on here, Frank, talk about your experience so far with it. But yeah, can you kind of speak on that?
Yeah, dude, I absolutely love it. It is the craziest thing ever. We have found, and it's limited data, so keep in mind it's a small cohort, but still, it's enough to be stoked over. We found that when we send people through the bot, and if they go to our sales page from the bot, as opposed to going to it from an email, they convert at 900% more. And there's no difference in the sales page or anything. It is just the experience leading up to them going to that sales page. So that's been like, oh my God, it's the coolest thing ever. I do have a caveat to that though, because I don't want to accidentally mess anyone's sales process up. In that specific use case, there are people that have already seen our offer, and we're just like asking them, hey, do you still want to try this stuff? And then the bot and goes and does its thing.
Right. So it's kind of reactivation as well as inbound leads, right? Reactivating some of those old contacts.
It's like if someone clicks on the sales page, for example, and then they'll
Uh-huh.
go through a promo and they don't buy, then the bot will catch them. And so that's
Yeah.
where we're seeing it like be the most effective.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's kind of talk about some of the features. What have been some of your favorite features with ROHO? I know you use the voice clone a lot, right?
I do, man. I like used it so much that I
Yeah.
ran out of credits. It was great. But people like that. Like it really, that like we get a lot of positive feedback from that. There's some people going, dude, that was cool. Because I tell them it's AI, like in
Uh-huh.
it. I'm like, hey, this isn't even me. This is like a AI thing. Isn't this crazy? And they like it a lot. But I think my favorite feature is the control of the bot that the user have, like that I have, and the ability to tell it, okay, like do these things, and it actually gets that data. So that's really cool because a lot of bots don't. It's just it takes people in this random, rabbit hole. But with Roho, you really can control it, and that's important.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. And yeah, I guess what has been, I guess like the response from your users, how are they liking it?
Oh, the people that have it, they're
Hmm.
super stoked on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, because I don't
Right.
resell it. I just like gave it to them. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
just take my damn money and I'll just pay for theirs.
Right.
And yeah, they like it. Of course, all marketers like cool stuff.
Yeah.
And it's such a no brainer to plug into like a cart abandonment or something. Like it's easy. I don't want to say instant money because that's very hypey, but
Mm.
good God, like any business that sells anything with an order form where the order form has a number on it, if that person starts to order and they don't, which is typically over half of the people that do that, putting Roho on them is going to make you more money. I feel confident in saying that's like a, 99.99 repeating percent chance of success in that particular use case.
Awesome. And I guess last thing, maybe if there's anything we could improve about ROHO, Frank, what do you think that would be? Anything, any feedback, any?
I would love to have like multiple versions of it, like a customer
Uh,
service version, an onboarding for new customers version, and things like that. That would be super cool. But dude, the ease of use has been really significant. I mean, it's like I was able to use it, and you know, I'm 51 and I have lived like Keith Richards since I was 15 years old. So I've got like 7 brain cells maybe left, and I could figure it out. So that was also really great.
Awesome. So yeah, no trouble getting the snapshot installed, all the automations. I mean, you were able to figure out in super fast.
I did have a hard time installing the snapshot, but it wasn't the
Yeah.
snapshot. It was because I forgot my dang password to get into like the back end of high level, which was embarrassing. But once like I was able to log into high level, yeah, it was super
Yeah.
simple, you know. And then the way like if you want to change the trigger, you just clone the little thing. It's like
Mhm.
it's great.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Frank. Really appreciate your time. Thanks for hopping on here with me.
Thanks
Um,
for making this thing. I think it's
yeah,
a
of course.
tremendous tool.
Awesome. All right, Frank. Talk soon.
All right, man.